Good morning, everyone. Myself is Jay Sudha, Head Department of Technology and Policy Administration. Now I am going to take the class for research methodology. The topic is research design. The two important aspects of research, what one wants to find out and how do it. The properly processing, it's we have to find out the research problem and then how to collect the data throughout the scientific methods we have to follow. The research design happens to be in respect of what the study about, why is study being made, where will the study be carried out, and what type of data is required, where can the required data be found, and what periods of time will the study include, what will be the sample design and techniques of data collection, and which type of data collection we have to use, and how will the data should be analyzed. We have to use the SPSS scientific package for social science research also, and what styles to be prepared for the report. The meaning of research design. Before that, we got to start at the research. First, we got to frame out the research design. That means the drawing the outline of our research. It is planning, arranging the details, and then timeline and duration of the work. It is a process of making decisions before the situation arises in which the decision has to be carried. The research design is planning a strategy to conducting the research. It should be observed where it be observed and then how to record observation, how to analyze the data, and how the people interpret the data collection, and then it should be generalized. The functions and goals of research design. It provides the blueprint and then it limits boundaries of research activities. It enables investigation to anticipate and then potential problems also. The research design, it should be the different types of research. It should be followed by the sampling design, observational design, and then statistical design. And last one, the operational design. The sampling design, which method items to be observed for the given study. The observational design, it should be made by under the condition. The statistical design is observed how the information data gathered, it should be analyzed. And which deals with the techniques, with the procedures specific in the sampling, the statistical observation method also included. And then how they find out the characteristics of good research design. The researchers should define whether the research is descriptive, exploratory, explanatory, basics are applied. Whether we have to first define what type of research we have to follow. The researchers should decide how many different points in the data to be collected. And then at the same time, the researchers should be decide the many research situation we have to follow the individual or face-to-face groups or communities. That things we have to finalize. The study involve change in introduce special schemes for any village. The research involve any comparison. It is a comparative studies or correlation. Before that, we have to finalize. The patient research design specifying the problem that should be topic should be studied. That means the topic we have to finalize before that followed the research design. The framing the entire research framework, planning a sampling design, planning the design of data collection, designing the suitable analysis after data collection, and then designing the final report. This is the framework of research design. It is the presentation also, it should be a same problem. The stating the problem, the review of other studies, operationalizing concept, fixing sample, and then identify the variable of the study. It should be focused by dependent variables or independent variables. Specifying the tools of study, the designing the kinds of what kind of analysis we have to follow, fixing the time schedule, and then budget. It is more important things. It's three things only: the stating the problem and fixing the time schedule, and then budget. Before that, already we have to finalize the tools also. The types of research design: one cell design, two cell, two situation and one time research, one situation and three time period, panel design, cross sectional study, trend study, cohort study, and then panel study also. The one cell design and two cell designs, then one situation and then panel design and then cross sectional trend, cohort and panel studies. It's also its research is designed by the taking a cross section at one time. The trend studies are undertaken to assess changes within the general population over time. The cohort studies, the studies of cohorts relatively, the specific subpopulation, and then it is the chains. Continuously, its data should be collected the chain, one person to another person It is connectivity. The typically cohorts and then age-based study. The panel studies examine the same set of people each time. One could study the same set of the people 2 months, 1 month, and one day election option from the home they intend to vote. And then finally, there are several research design. The researchers must design or advance the collection. And then they must give various points as the type of universeness, objectives of the study, and then accuracy and the decision. Conclusion, the pilot study to estimate the cost duration. The when we go to started the research, before that we go to completed the pilot study. The main study effectiveness, it should be focused to your cost, duration, whether the sampling frame and then level of responses, all the things which we finalize the pilot study. Thank you.